A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Foodie Go-Go. And today we are going to have a look at some more store-bought products that I have in fact gotten over the past month. And for the record, yes, pre-recorded material is there, and this is the same exact sort of environment that if you probably remember when I talked about the famous Amos Philippine coconut white chocolate chunk bite-sized cookies from the Wonders from the World collection. It's pretty obvious that this is probably only going to get better from here on out, because at the same time that we got coconut and chocolate blended together, why don't we go on ahead and talk a bit about tarts, maple syrup, and Eggo waffles. This is in fact another brand new product. The good old Pop-Tarts company out there, and Kellogg's and the like, they've been able to create all sorts of different things. But both of these guys have come together pretty much for the very first time, and they've created Kellogg's Eggo Waffles Frosted Maple Flavored Pop-Tarts. And in this exact case, I actually do have a good vibe about this one, because it seems that waffles and syrup or pancake syrup flavored items of all sorts happen to be a pretty impressive flavor combo by any means. Of course, the pancakes and syrup flavored Jelly Belly jelly beans were just one big thing out there. Now, of course, we do have lots of things to work with here, because as long as innovations within the Food Network itself, many different kinds of inventions come from far and wide, then I will certainly be sure to like these things even more than I typically do. Of course, with Pop-Tarts, my typical flavors would include the likes of s'mores, chocolate chip cookie dough, cherry, strawberry, blueberry, and of course the double chocolate ones. Not to mention the cinnamon ones, and so on and so forth. I have a lot of different flavors I'm always a big fan of, but I certainly have never had waffles and syrup blended together. So this can only mean a couple different things. Why it took so long to make pretty much happens to be because of a variety of different reasons, but to skip a few of them and move on straight to the ones that would probably make the most sense would be a bit too easy. Now, taking one of them out of the package, because just like always, they come with 2 at a time, so you technically get 8 per box. At least with the small one that I got here, which is the 13.5 ounce or 384 gram container. But wow, I could sure tell you right now that the smell of this alone, it's really strong. And wow, man, like, this is just incredible. Never once have I ever found something that actually had the strongest kind of smell possible, and even holding at it from a distance I can still get the smell of it. And I tell you, the second I cracked open the wrap that it had, it pretty much just started aerating this whole area around me. So it now smells literally like waffles and syrup. Oh my gosh. Where have you been all my life? Man, I have no words for this. Absolutely no words. Goodness. Maple is just unbelievably good in this exact situation. Normally I'm not a competitive eater, but man, this is just flavor at the highest possible level. I mean, anyone out there who claims that they do not like waffles and syrup, I mean, You're missing out on a lot here. Oh man. Gosh, that is just wow. I am astonished by this. I really am. Oh my goodness. This is just undoubtedly the best one I've had so far. Wow. How do they do this? Oh my goodness. Like, waffles and syrup inside of a Pop-Tart shell. A nice crusty flaky outside with an inside of a nice little jam of these various different flavors. This right here is just proof that there is, in fact, an incredible sight just waiting to be discovered out there on this planet. Of all things related to discoveries on Earth, this one right here is as monumental as King Kong 1976. Quite possibly being the best remake that many of us have ever seen in our whole lives. I have no other words for this. Like, this is just astounding. I feel like I need to pace myself here because, wow. Just that one alone felt kind of filling. Might be the glucose kicking in, but man. Tearing up a little bit too. That just goes to show how good this is. Like, what happened? Where has this been all my life? Waffles and syrup flavored Pop-Tarts. Like, is there just no possible way that anyone else could have actually done this themselves? I mean, just take yourself Pop-Tarts, split them open, scoop out the jam, and replace them with syrup, and you'll see exactly just how genius that is. As ingenious as possible. Oh, yeah. This is just phenomenal. By all means. Like, Pop-Tarts and Kellogg's finally came together and went ahead and created the best thing. I can't even put my own words together correctly. I'm just so distracted by the impressive art that they just made here. Well, you know what? I feel like I just might as well end it at that. For ranking Pop-Tarts, Kellogg's, Eggo, Frosted Maple Flavor, on the Kaiji Force Neo official scoring related to this, 9.7. I'm dead serious. I feel like I've gotten a little too low with a good majority of different things out there. And now this one right here actually does better than all other Pop-Tarts I know. Even the cinnamon, cherry, and blueberry flavored ones are definitely at the highest level. But man, this one outclassed them all. Without a doubt. So you know what? This is where I'll just end it. Best Pop-Tarts, period. 9.7 out of 10 for this one. If you want to see more, go down to my channel, then make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.